play.
Life is a ball game being played each day. Life is a ball game. Everybody can play.
What's going on? We got Yankees versus the Orioles in Baltimore. Orioles suck. Yanks are good. First place Orioles, last place first place Yankees versus last place Orioles. Is that correct?
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Crushed it. How we doing? First game of a 3-game set. Jake, how are you?
First game of a 4-gamer, I believe.
You're right.
We're
A lot of misinformation in my intro.
You had it. We're, top to bottom, well done, my man. I'm doing all right, man. We had our first kind of odd travel situation of the year. The team had some. We haven't had a Ben Leibowitz shout out this year. Normally, your guy.
Yeah, he won an award on the podcast.
Yeah, he's won it. So they took the train down to Baltimore.
He won Yankee motherfucker, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tough
and
award.
That's a tough award to give the assistant traveling manager or whatever his title is. But we're doing all right, man. I mean, the Yankees have been playing good baseball for over a month now. The lineup's starting to look good, and we've got a road trip, and I put quotation marks around that because it's against the Orioles and the Royals, and these are still series we expect to win. So its times are good, but we've also been playing so well with this lineup for so long. I'm braced for a disappointment. And I think I'm at the point that if it happens at some point, whether it is this road trip, like I'd be okay with it. Just because it's been over a month, Jim.
You're waiting for the pumpkin to show up.
A little bit. Because it's baseball, Susan. But I'm generally well, and I think something that's funny, and we'll talk to more about the path to victory, your new favorite segment on the pregame show.
Path to victory.
But I was listening to guys who aren't available in the bullpen, and it's Cortez, Adams, and Chad. So it's like, hey, this sounds pretty good.
I just want to let you know I didn't say 3 jokes when about the pumpkin that I thought this audience too new for that to go there. So just to let you know, be thankful.
Let's get the best one of the 3 at least. You can't just tease us with 3 pumpkin jokes.
I was you're waiting for the pumpkin to show up, and then you said yeah, and I said, do you still fuck pumpkins? That was gonna be the best
Oh
joke.
my.
But I held it in. I didn't say it.
Life is a ball game.
So let's go to the lineup today. I love this lineup. DJ,
how are you, Jim?
Well, my dog shit in the car, so I was having a brutal day. I was like, I need a pick me up. So I went to Dunkin'. And I got a large iced coffee.
Nice.
Not the weirdest, but I ordered a large iced coffee at the drive-thru. I said, just black, no cream or sugar. And she said, would you like them on the side? It's a question I've never been asked before. And I said,
cream and sugar to go.
Yeah. Like, no?
And you said no.
So no. Is that a thing? I guess people don't do it themselves.
Yeah, they don't trust the Dunkin' people, which there's a lot of out there. Because you go to a Dunkin', I mean, you could get a lightly creamed, lightly sugared, and you could have basically a Dairy Queen ice cream in there if you don't get it right. So yeah, there's a lot of people that do that. My big drive-through thing, where I think people are always shocked, they hear my like gross drive-through order, and they're like, "Okay, what sauces do you want, bud?" And I'm just like, "No, I'm good. Just give me the gross food I ordered."
All right. So I got the coffee. I just chugged it, so I'm feeling good right now.
Nice.
Tough morning, though, all around. DJ LeMahieu's leading off, playing second base. Hicks is in center field, batting second. Voit is playing first base in the 3-hole. Gary Sanchez batting cleanup. Kendrys Morales is DHing. Gleyber Torres is the shortstop in the 6-hole. 7-hole, Urshela busted nuts and all, makes the lineup. Gardner in left field, Maybin in right field, Hap on the bump. No Romine, no Tyro Estrada, and no Clint Frazier. I really like this lineup. I think currently, right now, this is our best lineup of the guys that are healthy. Would you agree?
Yeah. Yes, as of right now, I think if Clint Frazier was right and his bat is right, you'd say him. But he's in a huge slump right now. And yeah, this is yesterday's lineup, except Maybin in for Clint, which defensively and offensively right now is a no-brainer. So yeah, it's exciting. This lineup put up a bunch of runs yesterday, and with a lot of help from the Rays. But let's do it again. I mean, it's the lowly O's and Cashner, a friend we've seen a few times this year, and they might be saying that about Hatmaster, who's on the bump for us.
Yeah. So since we last saw Baltimore, they went to Cleveland and played the Indians, where they lost 3 games. They won 1 game. They gave up, Jake, 29 runs in 4 games. 14, 1, 4, and 10. They're just bad, man. They've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've won 6 games in May so far.
Yeah, May 20th.
Wow.
And Jim, I think the bigger thing for me is when we've been seeing these Orioles, they've had some rhythm and rhyme to their lineup. Today, it looks like they're a young team looking for something. Hanser Alberto has moved up to the leadoff. He's batting, playing second base. Smith Jr. and Mancini are kind of their stable ones. Left field first. Nunez, the DH. Renato. And then we see Severino, their catcher. He's batting 5-hole. Whenever we've seen him, he's been hitting either 8th or 9th. Stevie Wilkerson, we haven't gotten a dose of that, but that means he wasn't playing for the Orioles before that, so that's something. Joey Ricard, Rio Ruiz at third, and then Richie Martin, the shortstop, with Cash Daddy, Andrew Cashner on the mound. So yeah, that tells me that the Orioles are already in they're just looking for anything at this point. And I think as their season is going to find out, the more and more it goes, they're not going to find too much.
Yeah. Yep. All right. We got Hap. Hap is now – this is the 4th time Hap is facing the Orioles this season. And we're 6 months in.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of action. He's got the first game of the season and then the next couple – but last start, Jake, versus the Orioles, he went – where is it? He went 5 1/3 with 3 earned runs. Not the best line. Trey Mancini popped him early in first inning. And I think our what to watch for was Trey Mancini. Like, don't let this dude beat you. He's the only guy on the Orioles right now that is talented and gives a damn, really. The killer combination for the Orioles. So don't let Trey Mancini beat you. He then let Renato Nunez hit a home run off him later on in the game.
Yeah,
this is away Hap, so maybe the ball won't fly as much. They were kind of cheap shots.
Yeah, I mean, ball still flies in Camden. Not like the short porch, but ball still goes. And I think more importantly, that also needs to be noted is that was doubleheader day, and Hapster got pulled after 63 pitches or whatever it was. So, I mean, Hap could have put more out there. He I was going to say famously, but if we remember, he told Booney, like, this is a doubleheader, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm good. So Hapster, and we've talked about this a lot, like 5 1/3 innings, 3 earned runs, and 6 innings, 3 earned runs looks so much different. And it's not saying he necessarily would have got that. You like to think so because he settled down a little bit. But Happer's been Hap ever since his first 3 starts of the season now.
Yeah, I'm fine with him since the first 3. Yeah, he's been good. Jake, I was just thinking, can you tell me the total salary for this Yanks lineup and the Orioles lineup? Does Chris Davis throw it off?
Chris Davis isn't in the lineup today.
Ah, shit. We'll do it tomorrow then.
Sounds good.
Because we don't have any big money guys. We have Gardner, DJ, and Hicks. Those are the only guys making not minimum salary. So they have Chris Davis. So I was wondering if it's even close.
Yeah, it would be Chris Davis and Mancini versus a bunch of minimums because I don't think anyone else there is getting paid. I don't even know if Mancini's getting paid. But, yeah, we'll save that for tomorrow. Something to look out for tomorrow. Sure.
All right. Nathan Parker, he says it's still interesting with Davis out. What's the money? But we're saving it, Nate, for tomorrow when Davis.
We're saving it for tomorrow. And don't get overly excited about it.
It looks like Jake looked it up, and it's not that exciting.
We'll talk about it's for tomorrow. It's for tomorrow.
That's tomorrow's show only.
That's a tomorrow thing.
Tune in tomorrow to hear that thing.
Yeah,
Jake,
that's how you keep him coming back.
Let's talk about Cashner because I like talking about Cashner.
Your guy.
Well, yeah, he's better. He's Cy Young, basically. He's faced us twice this year. 4 innings pitched, 6 earned runs, and then last start he actually had a good start. 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. Jake, that's pretty good. But the BVP versus Cashner, and I tweeted this out. This lineup, this specific 1 through 9, Jake, has a 341 on base percentage versus Cashner.
Yeah, and it's the last time we saw Cashner, his stuff was pretty good. His pitches looked pretty sharp, and basically, I mean, we know what you're gonna get from Cashner. Is on his best day, he's gonna be 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, and a solid start for you. On a bad day, you can knock him around the park, and a lot of these Yankees have history. By the way, I missed this before, and I know I come off as a big-time Hap defender sometimes. Since those first 3 starts, 36 innings, 2.97 ERA. So Hap's been really good since those first 3. But Jimmy, you're our BVP guy.
It's my what to watch for.
There's one guy in this lineup that we might have to watch out for because of his numbers versus Cashner.
This is my what to watch for.
Let's watch for it.
When we picked up Maybin, and whoa, your computer just glitched, and you went from being close to the screen to being far away, and I felt like I just got matrixed or something.
Yeah, you're going to be killed soon. Go on.
Holy shit, that was bizarre. And your light changed on your whole video. It's dark now. Whoa. Okay. But when we traded for Cameron Maybin, you and I were doing the pregame shows, and we were shocked that every pitcher he faced in Arizona, Bumgarner, Holland, he had like a crazy good BVP against. Like, whoa, did Cash know this? We kind of got a similar situation here because Kendrys Morales crushes Cashner.
Yeah.
This is awesome. So this is my what to watch for. Watch out for Kendrys Morales. He is 7 for 14 lifetime off Cashner. So that's 500 batting average with 3 home runs, 7 hits, 3 home runs, 611 on base percentage because he's also got 4 walks. So in 18 plate appearances, he had 3 home runs and 4 walks and 7 hits. Those are pretty good numbers. So my what to watch for is Kendrys Morales today.
Yeah, Mr. Kenmo, man. And he's been so solid for us. And I mean, in Camden yards, switch hitting in the middle of our lineup, the Kendrys Morales show. It's a great what to watch for, Jim.
Appreciate it. The Michigan girls, holy shit, Jake.
Okay. Cussing, talking about something off camera that hasn't been addressed. What else you got?
The Michigan team's down 2-0 in the 5th, and they're about to get eliminated, and they're just dancing in the dugout, like a synchronized dance. Girls softball.
That's how you rally.
It's a whole other animal. Okay, well, hopefully
that's how you rally.
Bars can get what do you got?
My what to watch for, which how beautifully I set you up and complimented you afterwards, and then you let in with Michigan women's softball. Jimmy, sometimes it comes down to one word. My one word would be corny. It would be domination. We talk about this a lot with the Orioles. But more so, Jim, it's kind of what I said. Like, my heart is prepared to be let down because we've been on a torrid pace, man. We are 22-8 in our last 30 games. We've won 9 of our 10 past series. And that one series we lost was the 2-game set against Arizona where we already had one of our best West Coast trips in a decade. So those games were basically punt bowl. We basically treated them as a 4-day off day to get CC his 3,000 strikeouts. We've been playing so well. And we have been getting a little greedy with it when you ignore the fact that, we're banking on guys like Kendrys Morales, Gio Urshela, Cameron Maybin. So I don't know. Like my heart, I'll say this, my heart is set up for when it happens, but my brain thinks it's not going to happen soon. I think after this next week, we're going to be the story of Major League Baseball because we're playing the Orioles and the Royals. And I think we're going to have one of the best records in baseball after this week. So I'm just looking for the Yankees to come out. Like you mentioned, everyone's seen Cashner, put up some runs, get big, and let's just dominate this Orioles series.
Domination.
Domination, baby.
Domination. Want to hear our lineup in that game versus Arizona? I was wondering if we're going to look back at it and be like, holy shit. And let's see your reaction. Brett Gardner, Luke Voit, Gary Sanchez, Gleyber Torres, Mike Tauchman, 5-hole, Cameron Maybin, Tyler Estrada, Tyler Wade, 8-hole, CC Sabathia hitting 9-hole.
Yeah.
I mean, if we won those games.
Yeah, it would have been more surprising than not. And those games were pretty big for Arizona at the time. So it's I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to defend our one losing series out of the past 10 in a 2-game set.
I will
when we crush the rest of the road trip. But yeah, we've been playing great baseball.
Great baseball. Let's turn it over to Homer Draft. It's the Homer Draft. Oh, now you sing it.
Homer Draft, it's the Homer Draft.
Homer Draft. Jake Storielli is coming off his best showing to date in the Homer Draft, setting records. Got 3 different players in 3 games. Got Voit, got Morales, got Hicksy. Tied the season score, 13-13. Still behind in the series score, but only by 1 series now. I have won 6. You've won 5. We've tied 4 times. Huge job by you there, Jake. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you get to go first.
Yeah, and Jim, I mean, a lot of people are saying online, they're talking about how I kind of guarded this season. The first 2 series I lost in the Homer Draft, a lot of people are talking about that. And you take that out, I mean, the numbers are oh my God, a lot of people are talking about it. Anyways, the pick is so obvious today, and I'm glad that you're going to be mad about my first pick.
You fucking
It's Mr.
snake.
Kenmo.
You snake.
It's the most obvious pick ever.
The last time I made him my what to watch for, you snaked him and you got a home run. We're getting into,
I mean, play the game. Play the great game better.
Yeah, but we're getting into like, does Jake have integrity? That's what I think people are starting to talk about.
The answer is no.
I think
that question has been answered. We flew past it. Kendrys Morales probably gets a couple today, right? Pretty cool.
If he you're such a snake, dude.
Yeah.
People are so mad at you.
Like professional hitter facing Cashner, who he's money against, and then whatever chumps they throw out of their bullpen today. That's a 2-homer day from Kenmo.
Okay. You took Kenmo. I am taking in the Homer Draft Voit and Hicks.
Wow, okay.
It's a 4-game set, so it's kind of crazy to come out and use 2 big bullets right away. But I'm so mad you took Morales.
Yeah, and I understand that. And rightfully so. I think what am I gonna do? I've got a power play. Oh, don't do it to him, Jake. You gotta give hope so people tune into the next show. Nah, screw it. Give me Gleyber Torres. Kid's hot.
Yeah, I just think Gleyber and Gary.
He likes that left field in Baltimore.
He does, but
it's a fly ball home run for him. But
he may get 1 today, but he's gonna get a 2-homer game at some point in the series, and I don't think it's today. Okay. I think it's coming up because Cashner's he's not great, but he's one of their better arms.
Okay.
Who else are we seeing from them? We're seeing Hess tomorrow. So
Hess truck.
That's when you take Gary and Gleyber. That dude sucks. Anything else? Over under. We were both wrong.
Yeah.
Last game, we both went under.
That was a trap one. I'm mad about that. I almost pulled the it makes no sense, so let me take the over, and then I pussed out on it, but that's okay.
All right. So
what do you think,
today?
Jim?
Well, Hap versus Cashner. I'm going 9. I think they have it at 9.
Yeah, I'm leaning like 9.5. I think the Orioles are bad. Hap gives up homers. 9.5.
You've been crushing that lately.
Yeah.
The Yankees travel situation. Do you think this comes into play in the over-under? Their flight broke. They had to take a bus. They're thinking, we don't have to do much to beat the Orioles, so let's just get our 5 runs and win 5-1.
I'm going totally opposite of that, Jim. I'm going full high school bus bonding theory. Urshela's got ice on his balls the whole trip. Everybody's cracking jokes. You're playing good baseball. CeCe's so uncomfortable. This was a bonding experience.
Every rest stop.
Everyone rakes today.
Every rest stop. Every rest stop that the Yankees stopped at on this bus trip, Jake, Gardner bought a bag of frozen peas, and as he walked on the bus, just dropped them on Urshela's lap. Every time. It was a running joke.
Yeah.
So that was fun times. I'm glad they had fun.
And then he picked one other. He did it to Tyro Estrada too. And then he punched Tyro in the balls.
Yeah.
Gave him a Jimmy tap. Said, "You're going to need these too, Tyro."
He throws them to him first. Tyro's like,
"Catch, not tap."
He goes, "Are these for Gio?" Boom. No, they're for you.
Hey, Tyro, catch this. Catches it, so he puts his hands up right to the dick. That's an all-timer.
Yeah, I might do that to you next time I see you.
You have. Confirmed.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going under just to have some fun.
Okay.
Under, over. That about ends it. I think that's the show. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Let's go to the chat, see if there's any questions in here. We are doing our voicemail episode today on the podcast.
Yeah.
So if you want to call in and leave a last-second voicemail, now is the time. 908-845-5792. If you're in the chat, 908-845-5792. Boom, typed. All right. Let's see what people are saying. Someone's asked when Dellin comes back, what role does he fulfill? He pitches when the good guys are up.
A really good reliever in our bullpen. The update from today was he's about to throw for 5 straight days from different distances. I think today was from 100 feet. So they're gonna play it out, and if he feels good after probably a rest day after these 5 days, they'll start doing like a throwing type, like rehab type plan for him. So they're still hoping. He said he hopes to be in June, which makes you think late June.
Okay. A lot of people are saying that Gary homers tonight, and we missed him.
Yeah, I thought about it because I thought that would really chap your A if I took Gary and Kenmo and they each went.
I'd sock
Gary. Yeah, Gary had a couple tough at-bats, and his numbers aren't great against Cashner. So it's almost that it's the Glaber thing that you mentioned. Like there's
going to be better opportunities.
Sure, Gary could get one today, but there's a chance he could get 3 another day in the series.
Nice. NPC chimed in, said Chris Davis hits 3 bombs tonight. Going to be tough since he's not playing.
Yeah. Pinch hit.
Burn.
Yeah, idiot.
I'll just end the show there on that huge burn I just did.
Huge burn.
NPC number 438382533. See you guys later. Have a good one. Enjoy the day.